Alright, hey everyone, in this tutorial I will show you how you can make the Calendly widget pop up in the same tab rather than going to a new tab. So we'll first show you what I mean with it. I will open a... this is just a quickly made site because at the moment I'm making a chatbot for dentists, so that's why you can see welcome to our dental clinic. But as you can see, we have our chatbot here. So I'll open it. I need to mention my chatbot is in Dutch. So this is basically, hey, how can I help you? This is, hey, I am da-da-da. How can I help you? We will choose the option, I want to make an appointment. And then it will ask, are you an existing client? Yes. And then which dentist are you, what is your dentist? So we have two options. Wouter is just a made-up name, and yeah, this is office in Dutch. Just you need to see it as two different dentists. And so the point that we want to achieve is we click on one of the dentists where we want to book an appointment, and as you can see, it will open up in the same window rather than going to a new tab and deleting this page, exiting this page. So we will quickly show you how to do it. I'm gonna close this. Alright, so I will first show my bot. This is just a quick prototype. I just started working on this. But the regular way how you would do this is my main workflow. So I will say hi. As you can see, this is the greeting, how can I help you? I want to make an appointment. And then by choosing I want to make an appointment, we get redirected to our appointment setting flow. So as you can see, now it is connected to this card, which has a link, my calendar link to book an appointment. And this is the traditional way. But as you do this on your website, you will see this will open a new tab. Just as here, it's in the emulator, It's not in a real website, but with the real website it's the same. Your appointment gets opened in a new tab, as you can see. So that is what we want to avoid, and that is why we are working with custom events. So first of all, you can find the card here within the execute range. Let's say you will find the card send custom event, and I will connect this. I'm going to try it out on the website I just showed you, but I published the bot with connections like this. Oh, just connect everything to this flow, let's say, to these nodes. And so this is how my chatbot is published right now. So we have just a question, are you an existing customer? It doesn't matter what you pick because you get redirected to here for now. And then you can choose your dentist, and based on the dentist you choose. So for this one, this is basically the first thing that you need to do. By conversation ID, you will need to put event.conversation ID like this. Be cautious with it, because when you have nothing, right now I don't have anything here, but you will see it says event.conversation, but it doesn't stand there. You really need to put it there like this. It needs to have green marker on it. And then here you specify your action. So I will in a minute I will show you how to do this with only one action, but since for my problem I want to let the chooser say which is his dentist, and then based on which dentist he has, so this will be a lot of different names, then he can make an appointment himself with his personal dentist. But so here you just need to define, this is always going to be the same, this mark, I don't know how it's called in English, then action between quotation marks, and then double points, and then quotation marks, this is your trigger, let's say. So I have two triggers for this dentist Wouter. I have the trigger show Calendly with a capital C, Wouter capital W, as you can see. And for my first dentist, it's just show Calendly. So if you only want one, It doesn't matter what you say here. It's just, I'll show it in a minute. So this is just your action. Here you define an action as here, show Calendly. And then when you publish your bot, you need to make sure, so this is just a quick HTML file for a quick website. You only need to pay attention to this part. So below the footer menu and right above the body tag, this is where we will edit our stuff, let's say. So below the footer, above the body. Yeah, and any website you create, it will be like this. So first of all, I don't really know if this is necessary. But first of all, you need your Botpress configurable settings. So just when you want to share your bot. So for this bot, you go to integrations, and here you can find pre-configured or configurable. You need to configurable, you need to take this option. And as you can see, whenever you publish your bot, as it says, you need to republish this code, let's say. You just need to quickly copy it again and post it in your website. So when you publish your bots, this code will not be automatically updated in your website. So you always, when you publish it, you'll need to come back to here, copy it, and put it again in your website. So that is the first part. You do need your configurable code. And then you go to your websites and you make a script. So below the footer menu, above the last body tag, this is where we are going to edit. So once again, I don't really know if this is a necessary part. We will come back to this in a minute. But as you can see, this is my first. We paste our configurable setting from Botpress. So as you can see, this is exactly the same. We have the first script, Botpress Cloud, and then we have this part. So as you can see here, we have our first Botpress Cloud script and then this script. The only thing is, normally after this, you will need to put your scripts, but this is where we are going to edit our Calendly code. So this is our Calendly code that triggers when we get to our custom events. So when we are in the chat and our custom events, so as you can see here, we have our custom event. The action is show Calendly. You can see it here. Event is show Calendly. So that is our custom event. So this is just code that I found in our Discord group. By the way, quick shout out to I will quickly show it, because these are actually the guys that found it. I'm just making a quick tutorial on it. I don't know how to pronounce your name, but I am L, I am I. And the first one, Sebumat. So I don't know if you pronounced your names correctly, but shout out to those two, because they actually made this possible, let's say. But all right, so when you integrate your website to your Botpress, your chatbot to your website, I'm really sorry, my English is bad. First, you need to add your configurable code from Botpress, and then instead of closing the script, as you can see here, so here you can see we have our codes, and then we close the script. So before closing the script, here we should close the script, but that's not what we want to do. So before closing the script, as you can see here, we add our Botpress code. So this just listens to our trigger. As you can see here, trigger, when our trigger, if our action trigger is show Calendly, equals show Calendly, then this is the standard code for Calendly. You can find it in their embeddings options. So when you go to Calendly embeddings, oh yeah, there are a lot of ways, but basically here you are in the home menu of your Calendly. I am now on these are all my users. and you want to choose the option add for websites. Here, for example, you can get the code. So we have done the pop-up widgets, I think, and then continue, and here you will get the codes. So as you can see, indeed, the first two lines are necessary. So you can see these two lines are within this code. So it's probably for the styling. It is for styling. So, but this is where you get your Calendly code to embed it on your websites. So you go in your homepage, you go to settings, add to website, and then you can choose one of these options based on your preferences. But so we have integrated this. Then we have our Botpress. By the way, I will link, because I'm not familiar with HTML and website codes, so I might explain it really bad actually, but I will for sure add all of the codes. I will share this in Discord, and I will add this file with the codes, so you can just basically see, copy and paste, and learn from it. But as you can see below, so we have this code if our action value, which we defined once again in our Botpress, in our custom event action, our JSON payload action equals show Calendly, and this is how I publish the bots. All right. So when show Calendly, then we will show the pop-up widget of Calendly. So we will first get a live view of this. This is only with one link, so we will try it, and this one will only work when we choose the option. When we choose, so I basically have two guys in it. This is called office in Dutch. It's not really a guy, but what I'm trying to achieve is so all of the different dentists will be in this, and here there are different scenarios, because some of the dental offices I'm working for, they have a lot of persons, and they have every person has his own dentist and can't change. And one of my other clients, he's just he likes equal work, so whenever someone books a meeting, it will just be with whoever is free. So you can play with it a lot, but this is not for this tutorial. This is already getting quite long, I see, and I'm actually not have showed anything. But so we are back in the menu. How can I help you? We will take, I want to make an appointment, just as earlier. Then it will ask you, it doesn't matter because they are both connected to the next one. And then at which dentist are you subscribed? I will now take this one, because in this code, I have two different documents. I first wanted to show you with only one. So this is only for one, so this trigger will only trigger if we choose the option practice. Because as you can see, we can see it as a person, but when we take this person, the action is show Calendly. And in this website with only one example, we only have show Calendly. So if we now will take this option, there won't happen anything. But we will take this option. And as you can see, in the same tab, it doesn't go to a new window, just in the same window, let's say, we get to our appointment, meeting, Calendly link. So then you can customize all of this, you can choose your This is all Calendly, it's a very good software integration. Yeah, but this is not for this tutorial. This is just how you can, as we have it now, that's when you want to make an appointment, that it pops up in the same window. So, and then I have the second example. I quickly wanted to show you. This is just for, like in my use case, when you have multiple triggers. So you can see here is exactly the same as this website. Only here we have our if action value is show Calendly, and then we have the same Calendly show with pop-up widget with this our code, our link, and then we just have then we can work with else if statements for all of the other dentists. And then, as you can see, else if our action is show Calendly Wouter, then we will open this link, which is our link for his personal appointments. So we'll also open this one real quick. I know this may not be the best tutorial, but I will share the code. So I want to make an appointment, and now with this website, both triggers are integrated, so we can choose any one of them. So we will choose for Wouter, and as you can see, it opens up in the same window. So we can choose an appointment, we can choose our date, So that's basically how it works. To instead of making it pop up in a new window, that it's in the same window. So once again, when you have your website code, this is a really easy website code. You just look beneath the footer menu, as here, beneath the footer menu, or beneath the footer tag, and above the last body tag. This is where you, even if you're using Calendly or not, this is the place where you will add your Botpress chatbot. So this is our Botpress chatbot, but just when you want to integrate Calendly this way so that it opens in the same window, instead of after our chatbot closing it with the script, so instead of putting our scripts on this place, instead of closing it, we are also integrating our Calendly links. So this is just with a trigger, and then you can make as many else if statements as you want. You just need this code. If trigger, if the value of the action of the trigger is show Calendly, and you can modify this as you want, of course. If I would say here, just monkey, let's say, for example, if I would make this trigger as monkey, then my trigger in Botpress, my JSON payload action trigger would be monkey. So then we would need to change this word into monkey. Make sure when you have, for example, monkey with a capital M, that's in your website code, here it is also monkey with a capital M. But yeah, this is basically it. I don't know how I managed to have 80 minutes for such a simple concept. But I will share this in Discord, and I will share this code with only one option. This code with only one trigger, as well as this code, which is exactly the same, only we have an extra if statement. So this way you can get a lot of, so from my use case, for example, a lot of different dentists, a lot of different agendas you want to open up. But I don't think I missed anything. Yeah, that's it. I hope if there are any questions, please ask me, because my English is bad, and yeah, it's hard to record this. But if you have any questions in chat, I would be more than happy to help you out. Thanks a lot.